the crayon theory is understanding the experience of you, and then understanding your attachment style, right? And then you go into the next section, which is the self-concept and the value structure, right? And knowing
is attachment good? Why did you say attachment style?
The attachment style. Remember, you learned this. So you have the secure, you have the avoidant, you have the fearful avoidant. Those are really important because it's important to know who you are. When you can know who you are and accept who you are, right? You can say...
You move confident, right?
You move confidently, and you know what you are willing to tolerate, what you can allow. When people say, well, what am I getting into when I'm dating you? Right? What's the experience of you? What am I getting myself into? You can say it with clarity. You can say it with confidence. Look, let me tell you, I got some hiccups here, and this is what it is. I want love, but I'm a little afraid of commitment, right? I have, some issues here and there. And this is why. If you say, like, for example, I value love, the character breakdown for that is, for me, and there's no right or wrong answer, but these are the characteristics that I live by: being, forgiving, being slow to anger, being kind, being patient, right? Being, extending a level of cognitive empathy and creating safety for people. So when people are around me, they can confirm, yeah, Keionna's like that. I've experienced her, and based off her interactions, this is who she is, and this is how she is. She might decide not to eat meat later. She might gain 10 pounds later. She might move. She might switch jobs. But her core, her principles and her values, this is who she is. This is who she is, right? And if you are operating in your values, if you're in how you're experiencing your love, you know who you are, you know what you value, you know what your non-negotiables are, right? When you're dating someone, you can say, this is who I am. I'm secure in who I am. This is what I value. And I'm not going to date someone. I'm going to start asking intentional questions, right? Because I know who I am. And that lets you know if you're a red, a yellow, or a blue. And if you are a yellow crayon and you are looking for, green love, then you need to be dating a blue crayon with someone who shares the same values. The crayon colors are based off of the values and the willingness to operate in those values.
I.e. blend.
Mm-hmm. Or compromise, or not compromise, or just not have any. I always say most blue crayons are very hippie-like. They don't have a lot of values. They're just like, I go with the flow. I'm on whatever you want. I'll do whatever you want to do. I'll be whatever you want to be. I'll stop, my life, and I will mold into your own, right? It doesn't make them bad people. But the thing is, when you know who somebody is, when they can say, this is who I am, right? Then now you have the control and the power to say, let me figure out what type of access I want to give you in my life. Let me figure out what type of relationship I want to have with you. As a blue crayon, if you are a red crayon and I know I can't be with a red crayon, I know that you and I could just be friends. And that's okay with it. No harm, no foul. But this is who you are. But don't lie to me about who you are.
Right.
Right? Or
because give me enough respect to show me who you are and let me decide if I want to show up. But now that you have robbed me of that, I no longer feel safe because now I don't know what your intentions are. And I
have to create the safety.
Right.
I have to be comfortable in my own skin and create enough safety for you to feel like you can tell me you're a red crayon. You don't have to lie to me about who you are.
Get your vitamin D right here with me and get excited.